Let's say you needed a shed constructed. Let's say I stood up and said, I got this. Now, let me just say from the outset, this scenario should cause extreme discomfort. Whatever you've heard about me, whatever you may think, when it comes to building stuff, I stink. I can hardly screw two boards together, and whether I claim it or not, the spot where I put up a shed would instantly be condemned. The inhabitants therein would most likely end up dead. But wait, you might ask, if I'm so bad, why would I step up to do it? Money comes to mind as a motivation, or maybe false hope is my inspiration, or perhaps I'm sadly completely self-deluded. There's 1,000,000 tons of rich manure spread deep and wide and perfectly suited for ineptitude to land and get happily, thoroughly rooted. No, what you want when there's a job to be done, or advice to be had, or a race to be won is an expert, right? Someone who knows what he's doing, of course. Someone who studied hard and long, sporadically got it wrong, but got back on the horse and practiced the skill till it's automatic. Their approach is systematic, they're respected by their peers, they've been doing what they're doing for typically a number of years. That's what makes an expert. That establishes trust. So whatever must be done, surgery, a fire put out, a movie made, the design of some clothes, guess what? You look for one of those. You seek out someone having expertise. Now you're probably wondering, geez, what is he going on about? Or why is he having a stroke? It's not as if we're not woke to this very simple fact. Well, looking around and placing my ear to the ground, I am racked with doubt about that. First off, let me state, experts do exist. Yep, they're out there. They're real, legit. But here's the deal. If you've studied a thing for a good 3 minutes, poked around a bit, and come to your decision, your conclusion ain't worth spit. You cannot be an expert. Your seat of the pants opinion isn't worth the crunch of a Funyun, and you're certainly not in any position to be making up any sort of legislation that governs the actions of others. No, you're a rank and arrogant, dangerous amateur. An armchair detective with defective views, immature windbag claiming to know the true news. Sit back and lie down and shut up before you hurt yourself, or me, or your neighbors, or even the world at large. Stop barging in on the conversation with your face all twisted in constipation because you really don't have any worthwhile crap to say. I have a 5-year-old grandson. He likes to weigh in on everything. Paxton on bicycles, Paxton on cars, Paxton on the origin of distant stars. No matter the topic, Pax will give you the facts. It's cute, a bit annoying, but perfectly natural. He's a boy who's trying to find his voice in this great big fascinating place. Racing against his sister to be the first with an answer. Ask him for the cure to cancer, and he might tell you with sure authority, marshmallows. Because he loves them. Marshmallows on a stick. Cute, like I said. For a 5-year-old, perfect. But if his ignorant insistence persists into adulthood, my grandboy will leave the realm of cuteness and join the ranks of the sick. And that is the reason for my rant, part 1. I fear for the future, including my dear grandson. Because more and more we seem to be surrounded by people who think that whatever they propounded, regardless of the method on which it is founded, is perfectly right if they are true believers. And in that atmosphere, do you know what thrives? Deceivers. And logic and reason, fairness and compassion, they fall prey to power plays and fashion. The deceiver thrives, and truth like someone standing in my hypothetical shed, die.